Hello everyone and welcome to a new update recap. Today a new patch was released for Vigor. As announced before, the developers wanted to add some more tweaks to their latest LMG nerf, and it looks like it's happening sooner than we expected. The overall changes to the LMGs are as followed. An increase to the horizontal bloom for nearly every LMG, and an increase to the spread and the speed of the spread, the quickening of the crosshair bloom. What this basically means is that there will be more recoil from the left to the right, and your crosshair will also become bigger much faster as you hold down the trigger. The recoil applies to every form of aiming, so aiming down sights and aiming down sights in first person is also affected, while the spread and the bloom should only be when hip firing, as confirmed by the developers on Reddit. I have some comparisons from update 13.1 and the current patch. I'm not sure if this is 13.2 or just 13.1.5. The L86 and the RPK do seem to have some noticeable spread when hip firing, but I already did some games with my trusty RPK 74 and it just feels as reliable as ever. I think many will agree that the RPK 74 is in a good place and doesn't need that many tweaks anymore. I also did a game or two with the L86 and I'm not sure how big a nerf this one received. I had one situation where it really felt like I should have gotten more hits on a player, but the crosshair stayed far open even though I was ADSing in third person, but that could just be me who sucks at aiming. I have a clip of that at the end of the video. The M249 has a bit more recoil now, and at full bloom it also feels a lot more shaky than before, although I don't play a lot with it. That's just what I took away from the comparison from last video. The UKVZ stayed the same, but it already received a big nerf in the last patch, and now it's just a bloom that spreads a bit more. The KK actually got a decrease in recoil, surprisingly, but also an increase in the bloom. I'm not sure how that is going to play out. It feels like this could become a powerful weapon if you burst fire it. And the M3 got an increase in both bloom and recoil. It was already nerfed a lot in the last patch, and I think this is a good step in the right direction again to put a green tier weapon in a green tier place. I'm not covering all the weapons, I'm just trying to keep it short for everybody, so I'm just going to keep it on these 6 weapons because I know these are the most popular and probably most important ones. What I personally found the best about this patch is actually the speed at which it was released. The devs had said that they were still gathering feedback, and I was really afraid that this would be another trip of weeks before we would see any more changes, so I'm pleasantly surprised by this. Hopefully they will continue this trend, and maybe we will see the promised assault rifle and SMG balance before the end of January, maybe even this year, who knows. And that's all I have for you today. As always, thank you for watching and see you all next time. Bye!